driving now, and I'm showing you a drive through the Laniki neighborhood, or Lanikai neighborhood, where Lanikai Beach is. And I'm going to be doing some filming now while I'm driving back toward my hotel, so you can actually see the neighborhoods here in Hawaii, and be able to probably see some of the interstate and that H1 and H2 as I go back toward Turtle Bay, which is a little more short of the island. So sit tight and enjoy the ride. Currently we're in Lanikai's neighborhood. Out of Lanikai, and we're now going to go by Kalua Beach Park, which is just north of Lanikai. Interstates that we're going to be driving on, H1 and H2, have speeds I think up to 55 miles an hour, but no faster. So it's a little bit slower than, like I say, back in Austin or anywhere else in the continental U.S. where the speed is usually around 70 to drive the main highways. Because the speed is so slow here on the islands, that's why it takes so long to get where you're going. You know, I'm used to driving, 50, 60 miles an hour, back in Austin, so you can cover a lot of distance in a short amount of time, but because the speed limit is only, at most 30, 35 miles an hour on small island. I mean, it's still a pretty good size island, but you know, it's still small enough to where, you know, there's no need to rush. I mean, when you come to Hawaii, you need to slow down, and that's kind of what it's all about. So this is the Kailua neighborhood. We just left Atlantic High. Now we're in the Kailua area where Kailua Beach Park is. And pretty soon we'll be getting on Leaky Highway, which will take us back toward Honolulu. And then I'll drive H1 kind of through parts of Honolulu, and then get on H2, which will take me north toward the north shore of Oahu. And H2 goes about halfway north of Oahu, and then it becomes Highway 80, and then eventually Highway 99, and then 83, I believe, is the highway that follows the north shore of the coast, and then goes around by Turtle Bay where I'm staying, and then it continues down the east side of the island back toward Atlantic High. So we're going to kind of take the long route, because I could take 83 back up the east coast and go back to Turtle Bay that way, but I want to show you guys what the tunnel and everything looks like here on Leaky Highway. So we're going to go the long way, that way we can see that stuff. That way you guys can see it. It's really pretty, really pretty. Say Hawaii is definitely unique among the 50 states. No doubt about that. It's a world unto itself. And I apologize if I'm not pronouncing these Hawaiian names right. You know, I was saying Lanaki or whatever, and Atlantic High. You know, I'm probably not pronouncing a lot of these names right, but just have to excuse me for that. I'm a country boy from Texas. It takes a while to learn the Hawaiian language, and I probably am not going to learn it all in one day, that's for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to be turning back toward Kanaohi Air Force Base. So I'm going to get here on Leaky Highway now, which is becomes Highway 61. At least I'm not holding the camera while I'm driving, right? So just got to be careful with this stuff around here. Here in Oahu and Honolulu, they recently passed a law that says no talking on your cell phone while you're driving, and that's a good thing. I don't know how it applies to these other electronic devices. Like, not too many people will be filming with a digital camcorder while they're driving, so I guess as think that Oahu was as mountainous as it was. I thought it was more of a flat island, but I was wrong about that, that's for sure. A lot of islands, a lot of mountains that make up Oahu. It's a volcanic island, just like the rest of the Hawaiian Islands, except all the volcanoes are dormant, thankfully. If I want to see active volcanoes, I'm going to have to go to the Big Island, which I'm not going to do in this trip, but anyway, you get the point. They're all volcanic, but very beautiful. You can see these mountains here in Oahu, and they're just covered with lush greenery and everything else. It's a spectacular view. Now we're approaching the main part of Leaky Highway. We'll be approaching the tunnel that we go through. And it goes right through that mountain that you see right up above here. Does have a lot of generic places like what you find in continental U.S. I see a Kentucky Fried Chicken egg to the left of me. There's a Burger King up here on the corner. Everything is going to be much higher price though, because they have to import everything. It all has to be flown in from the mainland. So I'm sure KFC and Burger King cost a lot more here than they do in Texas, that's for sure. Because everything has to be flown in. And gas is much higher here too. The gas price is $3.25 a gallon. So I was used to paying that last summer during the big gas crunch during the summer last year. We got up to about $4 a gallon. But this is normal for Hawaii. $3.25 is probably considered cheap. Like I say, all this stuff has to be flown in from the mainland. That's why everything costs so much more. But I was aware of it before I came here, so I'm not really complaining. That Oahu really wasn't going to be that spectacular, but it's turning out to be a lot more spectacular than I thought. We'll be approaching that tunnel. I think it's called the Wilson Tunnel, if I'm not mistaken. John Wilson, I thought is what it said when I drove through it the first time. Well, we'll find out when we get up here. Okay, we should be approaching the tunnel very, very quick now because we're coming up on this big mountain, so. And the tunnel passes right underneath this mountain, which is spectacular. This is definitely a beautiful drive here in Oahu. Certainly worth every mile. Here we go. Yeah, we're coming up to the tunnel now. This is it. This is the tunnel that goes through that mountain. So here we go. That's all she wrote. You turn your lights on when you go through the tunnel, and they give you that sign, I guess, there to tell you to turn your lights off if it's daylight. You don't need them. So, just little things you have to get used to when you're driving here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, here I am driving on Interstate H2, which is one of the three interstates here on Oahu. There's H1, which runs through Honolulu on the south side of the island. This is H2, which heads toward the north shore of Oahu. And H3 actually runs from Honolulu up to the Kanaoke Air Force Base, which I came around from when I was over in the Lanikai area. So I'm on H2 headed north now toward the North Shore, where Turtle Bay Resort is. Speed limit on this interstate is 50 to 55 miles an hour, so it's a little bit slower than back in Texas, Austin, and other places in the continental U.S., but that's good. There's quite a bit of traffic too, but it's not. It's somewhat similar to Austin, but probably not quite as congested. At least traffic keeps moving fairly well, even during the rush hour. So, all in all, it's not a bad experience. We're now approaching the north shore of Oahu. You can see the Pacific Ocean in the background. So we're on the main highway now that's leading back to Turtle Bay where I'm staying. So just wanted to film this little bit for you. Part of the back roads here in Oahu as we're headed to Turtle Bay. This is on the other side of the island from Honolulu, so it's a lot more peaceful and relaxed up this way. It's one of the reasons why I chose this hotel. The view is spectacular. I mean, you know, just doesn't get much better than this. We're actually coming by some coffee plants that are owned by Dole. They grow coffee out here as well as pineapples, so that's kind of interesting. My chauffeur this morning that drove me to pick up my rental car was telling me all about this, so this is really interesting. But it's warm enough down here where they can grow coffee beans and that, so it makes sense. These trees to the left and right of me, those I don't know if those are those coffee bushes or something else, some sort of different types of trees. They look like pine trees, but I don't think they're pine trees. They're something else. But anyway, we're now getting up to the north shore of Oahu. If you can see in the background, you can see the Pacific Ocean. You should be able to see the Pacific now off in the distance. So yeah, we're definitely on the North Shore now. It's very pretty up here, very pretty. Beautiful part of the island of Oahu. And that pretty much is the extent of our drive. The road is pretty much like this all the way to Turtle Bay, so I'll stop filming now and I'll start filming something else pretty soon. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed my movies of Oahu so far.